Hello, my name is Lauren Stichter, and I'm the Director of Art Education here at Moore College of Art and Design. I oversee our undergraduate, postbaccalaureate, and graduate studies for art educators. My favorite thing about our art education majors here at Moore is that they desire to include all learners in the art making process. We know that we are required to accommodate and adapt for diverse learning needs and abilities in the art room, and here at Moore we strive to really equip our art education students to have the skills to involve all of their learners in the classroom. My favorite thing to recommend to our students while they are here on campus is to actually get off campus and out into the city of Philadelphia. I live up in a neighborhood called East Kensington, and it is just booming with artists and new restaurants and cafes and places to hang out. It's right off the L line, so once you have your city pass to use public transportation, you should jump on all of our forms of public transportation, move around the city, and find new places to explore and things to do. My favorite events here at Moore are, of course, things that revolve around art education majors. Specifically, our art ed students have not only their final thesis exhibition with the larger fine arts community, but they also have their student teaching exhibition that showcases the work that they're doing in their schools. My advice to future art education majors here at Moore is to simply be curious. I think often fear of the unknown holds us back from leaning in and learning more about the people around us. And so I am constantly encouraging not only our current students, but future students to be curious and find creative solutions for including those around you who need to be included and might not otherwise have access to those things. One of the biggest reasons I love working at Moore, and specifically in our art education department, is because most of our faculty are still actively involved in their field outside of Moore. Meaning, a lot of our professors are also K-12 art educators. They are therapists, they are researchers, and they are professional artists. I love that we aren't just teaching from the book here at Moore. We are using professors who have actual experience ongoing in the field. And I think that makes for a really rich learning environment for our art education majors. I was drawn to work at Moore specifically because of the small community. It's really intimate. I think in larger school settings, you are one of many, and here at Moore, while we aren't so small that you don't have a rich experience, we are small enough that we can really take care of each other, not only during your career here at Moore, but beyond graduation. I think it's one of the reasons we've had a 100% employment rate over the last several years from the art education department, because we're just constantly looking out for each other and supporting each other in that way. In my creative life outside of Moore, I'm actually a potter, and I have my BFA in ceramics, and I continue to work in my studio and create carved vessels. I'm really interested specifically in luminaries. I love the way that cutting out shapes from pottery and putting light inside of it creates shapes on walls and spaces around us. So I love getting my hands in clay and get out to my studio as often as I can. Thanks.